So when you build your drift car, you need to build the chassis that resonates with you. Once you get that chassis, suspension should always be your first mod. Racing seat if you're going drifting. And then from there, buy wheels. If it doesn't look good, it's trash. You're not gonna go drifting on stock wheels.
The way he's doing this is how the ancient Egyptians used to remove clutches from the tombstones. Same exact way.
KoruWorks kind of started out as a garage for us to keep our cars. E-commerce company, so we sell a lot of online parts, our own parts, and we're a performance shop. Small performance shop. 2 technicians, one's an engine builder, one's a fabricator. But our main goal is to be the #1 stop shop for your drift car. It's ran by drifters for drifters. All of us drift here. We kind of want to create that same vibe of going to your favorite skate shop, actually. Finding a place where you can kind of escape and immerse yourself in your hobby for drifters. Tyler's the founder of KoruWorks, and he's my best friend.
This is Tyler. Everything you see is Tyler. You should be here.
You can always tell when somebody lives for something, right? I owe drifting my life. And you can go to KoruWorks and you can see that they owe drifting their lives too.
Shit forever. I've been in the field with whatever they throw at me. Brush it off, pick myself up, moving on to the better. Okay. Hey. Yeah. Ain't no errors, baby. It's a new era.
Welcome back to the Circle of Drift podcast. I want to say thank you again for stopping in every single week for a brand new episode. And of course, today we are at Gridlife talking to Gregg from KoruWorks. And of course, before we get into all of that, I know a lot of you guys are probably here looking to get into drifting yourself. And sim drifting is probably one of the best ways to do that, especially on a budget. And lucky for you guys, this show is presented by SimHQ, where you can always save 5% off on your next upgrade using code CircleOfDrift. But if you are new here, my name is Dawson, and all I ask is that if you do find any value out of this or learn anything new from the podcast, just consider subscribing and liking the video. But without further ado, let's go ahead and get into the episode. Back here, Gridlife, Road America, one of the beautiful facility, and we've got lovely Gregg.
Hi,
the
guys.
one that was missing on the KoruWorks podcast.
Yes. That day was a funky one, and I had to bounce out early, so I didn't get to be on it, but I'm here. So it's funny, since that last podcast, we've talked how many times about getting back on there, and I've tried. We bounced around at track events. It's never lined up. I got some time. Actually, a Corvette hit a wall, so we're like, all right, this is perfect.
Oh, that's perfect timing.
Yeah, I didn't know there was a wall on a go-kart track.
I never saw one. It looks like there's plenty of runoff.
He hit it.
Yeah. Well, we got to talk to him. See how he found that one.
How'd you find that wall?
Oh, well, how's the drifting and stuff going out here? I know you had a little bit of hiccups on your car.
Yeah, I keep fighting like dumb things. It's one of those things where it's so frustrating drifting when you buy a new part and then it immediately breaks.
It was just like a little tab, wasn't it?
It's a little tab. It's so dumb, and like all the coilovers have them, but it's like a camber adjustment tab. I just keep breaking them. I don't know what it is. It's 100% driver error. It's not the part. It's not the part at all of this. And then I got new wheels, and Sebastian hit them.
Oh, no.
We did some wheel to wheel, which is cool. Like that, how do you get better? By pushing, you know. But he pushed me, so I'm upset. So I'm gonna drink this DDP. Fuck that guy.
Oh.
I'm cooling off. No, it's sick. Like the coolest thing about Road America is it's so large. It's so vast.
Dude.
It's such a massive place. But
what is it, 4.2 miles?
Million acres, yeah.
No, like the track itself, too.
It's bigger. I haven't seen the whole place, I'll say that much. I haven't seen it.
Me either.
But it doesn't feel, there's so many people here, it doesn't feel massive. It feels kind of tight, honestly, right?
Especially down here. We were pretty jammed in here.
We're like Drift Island. It is. You have to like cross bridges either way to get here, and once you cross the bridge, You're stuck here.
And we got sand over there.
We do. We have sand. There's a tortilla
the whole
camp.
beach.
Yeah,
A
whole
tortilla
beach.
camp,
I don't know
yeah.
what it is. I want to go over there, hang out. Nobody's over there. I want to go see what's up.
Right. How's this track, like the kart track, though? Because that arguably, from the outside, never being on it, looks like one of the best kart tracks I've ever seen in my life.
As far as kart tracks go, this is probably one of the best kart tracks out there. The elevation's wild because like yesterday, my car was booking it, scooting. Now we're going up the hill and drifting, and I'm like, oh, I got clutch. I got to keep my car in boost now. So it's really sick where you can just change the layup, and then you see the different characteristics in your car. So now like I'm trying things different now, just same track, different layout, but the elevation changed everything. So I'm gonna try like change the tire pressure, not be such a bitch. You know, like
Maybe stay in boost, drive like a normal person.
Exactly. But and then on top of that, like honestly, probably my key takeaway so far from this event, the cars here are hot. Yo, there is some
I've noticed that.
heater cars out here.
It's the Midwest.
What is it with the Midwest bringing heat?
I'm
I mean,
telling you,
we
you
knew
got
it was like a
Drift Indy,
thing,
you
but
got
like
all these guys out here.
this, like the Midwest rivals without a doubt California, like for sure. Texas has their style, they have their thing, but I think it's a lot more comp. Florida, I think Florida just follows whatever Adam LZ does. And then, joking.
Clip that.
No. Florida has their own thing as well. But Midwest is like style daddies.
Yeah.
Like, like even their comp cars look good here.
What do you think influences it?
It's got to be like the Final Bout dudes and stuff like that over decades. It's just drilling into these people, like build a car that you want to drive and then like make it work. You know, like, so get the wheels you want, even if they're too big for your car, and then build the car around the wheels. And they have that mentality out here, at least what I'm seeing, because, I mean, I'm looking at what look like 17 by 10.5 inch fronts all the way down. Like, that's not optimal size for a wheel, and it looks sick, and they're rippers. So I think they, like...
I've been staring at their cars all weekend.
It's insane, isn't it? And then the S15 loaded in. Yeet.
Yeah, who is that guy, by the way? Never seen that car in my life.
I don't know any of these people, honestly. So this is the furthest I've personally driven like my own car away from home.
Oh.
I've only done like Southeast stuff in my own car. And so this is my first time like coming out and doing like a 15-hour drive to see what it's like. And what I've noticed, which is different, like when I do it for Formula Drift, let's say we travel all over for Formula Drift, East Coast to West Coast, and been doing it for decades. I don't really meet people. I meet the people that are in other pit teams and stuff like that, and we hang out, but I'm seeing those same people year after year, round after round. What I notice when I bring my own car out here, and I have a little bit of more free time and accessibility where I can walk the pits and go chit chat, I'm making friends. And I kind of forgot about that. Being in like FD for so long, you don't go around to spectators and just like hang out with them. Here, you can do that. And I'm meeting other fellow drifters. It's wild. We all know when you go to a program, we all know who Ken Goose, you know, sometimes like is and stuff. And it's almost to a point where you see these people as almost unaccessible. You know, sometimes like you're like, I don't want to bother JTP or, well, that's a bad example. I don't. Bam! I like, you know.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I can't bother
That
JTP.
flew right over my head for a second until you said
he
that.
knows what he's doing. That's my rival. I don't know if you know that. Me and JTP are
What do you
rivals.
mean?
We're legit rivals. Oh, yeah. He'll admit it.
What?
Yeah. I don't know. Okay, so there's a story. So we were at Gridlife, South Carolina last year. My car wasn't working at all. I had no handbrake on the car track. And I'm just like trying to have a good time because I spent money to get out to the track. I'm like, I'm not going to let this dampen my day, right? So I'm like, let me just drive no handbrake.
Okay.
JTP's like, let me chase you. And I'm like, no, Justin, stop stop. You know, and he's like, no, let me chase you. I go, no. So I'm about to go at line, and JTP drives in the grass around everybody and comes and parks his car on my rear bumper. And Swan's running great. He's like, and I'm like, whatever, just send us, right? So it's Justin Pollock. So I did the gnarliest initiation I've ever done in my life, and I'm like, fly off track immediately. And what does like Justin do? He waits for me to get back on track. He doesn't pass me or anything. And if he's revving his engine, I'm like, all right, let's do it again. What do? Fly, and I'm drifting, fly off track again. What does he do? Sits there, waits for me to get back, and I'm pulling off track. He's revving his engine.
You bully.
He just bullied me, right? So I'm like, Justin, next time I see you with a fixed car, I'm gonna run your ass over. I'm gonna run your ass over. And it's been a thing now every round. Now, he ain't crossed this bridge to come battle me yet. I sent the DM. He knows where I'm at. Justin, you know where I'm at. I've been waiting for you all day. I got a handbrake for days. But that's my
Now,
rivalry.
with
So
your
now
300
every time I
horsepower?
see Justin, I'm like, what's up, bitch?
Yeah, you're gonna run his door with your
I'm going to
300
run that
plus.
Mustang over. He's going to kill me.
You're gonna feel all this
He's
SR.
100% a better driver and a way more capable car. The accolades alone. But that just lights a fire under my ass even more to run him over. I bought
My
TE37.
God,
Did you know he
dude.
collects TE37s?
No, I didn't know that.
Justin Pollock has one of the best collections of Volk TE37s in the world. He's a style dude.
What?
Yeah, just chilling.
I would have never
He's
guessed
got mag
that.
blues, he's got Takata greens, he's got bronze, he's got white, he's got them all. So I went out and bought greens. He doesn't have greens. Like legit,
Yeah,
like
that's
I'm
the only
telling
way I
you,
can be
legit.
different.
So Justin Pollock is such a rival of mine. I went out and spent way too much money on wheels that like I'm like whatever.
How much did it cost?
Dog, the rears are like $1,080 a piece, and I got 4 of those
What
and then
the
217 fronts.
fuck?
I didn't pay that. Like
I
we
mean,
have
yeah,
a shop,
but-
thank goodness. But yeah, like TEs are expensive now. TEs are
Bleh.
expensive. SLs, Sagas. Oh my god, right? Right?
Yeah.
When did wheels
Right.
get so expensive? Who did this? Who did this?
China. No.
It's the tariffs on pre-owned wheels. No, when did wheels get so expensive? Like what happened?
COVID.
I know. Okay, so LZ started doing the Blitz 03 thing, and that hiked up the blitzes, right?
That is true, but like VSKFs or
Yeah. Why are they?
whatever.
And everybody's like, "Oh, VSKFs are back out. They're going to be cheap now." Nope.
No, not at all.
No, they're
if
even more
anything,
money.
it made it go
Yeah.
more up. Jesus Christ. I
Because
don't know.
you're running Consays, right?
Yeah.
Consays are sick. They're
love
not
Consays,
$1
but-
million, and you're a better driver than I am.
I don't know if I go that far now. Can't be a good driver when your car never works.
That's why we're both sitting down at a drift event right now.
Yeah, that's why I talk shit on the
My car's
microphone.
broken, your car's broken. Let's do a podcast.
Oh, speaking of cars being broken, we got to build them, right?
We gotta
So,
build
what is a proper build? I know we have a very distinct taste over at KoruWorks. Fuck you, Josh. Or
Buddhist butt is soft. Fuck you, Collins. You're his friend.
Tell me what you believe is the proper way to build a drift car.
Okay, all right. So the proper way to build a drift car, it's wild because obviously you have to pick your chassis, and somebody told me something a long time ago that is so relevant and it has stuck with me, and I've told a few people this. I went to go get my first like real bicycle, like my first real mountain bike, like over, not a Target bike, not something that was a hand-me-down. Like I had saved up and I'm like, I'm gonna buy a mountain bike that's like sick with suspension. And I walked into the bicycle shop and they had my size, but in like lime green. I was like, oh man,
Ew.
it's not what I pictured in my head. I've been shopping the website for weeks, saving up. I wanted the black one, right? But it was my size. So the bicycle salesman's like, I'm not gonna sell you this bike. And I'm like, why? He's like, you mentioned to me 10 minutes ago you really wanted the black one. If you don't like how your bike looks, you're not gonna ride it as much. He said, I'm gonna order this other black one. It's gonna take 2 more weeks and you're gonna get that one in your size. So when you build your drift car, you need to build a chassis that resonates with you. Not like, oh, I watch, Initial D and they have a Corolla and that means something. No, like, what was your first ride along in? Maybe your dad had a Mustang growing up and you want to build a Mustang chassis. So once you get that chassis, we don't have forums anymore. So it's kind of, you need to start building up your community and find out those secrets. What are my first mods? Suspension should always be your first mod. Always be your first mod. Racing seat, if you're going drifting, you need to know what the car is feeling like, what the car is actually doing. And then from there, buy wheels. If it doesn't look good, it's trash. You're not
I
gonna
love
go
it.
drifting on stock wheels, but that's the honest. Like stock body lowered on wheels, it's amazing what it does to the aesthetics of a car. So like again, buy racing seats, see what the car feels like, buy coilovers and wheels. Good tires go a long way. I mean, and there's promo codes everywhere right now. Tire Streets has promo codes for a lot of people running. You could get a great tire
Circle
for
Drift
$100.
Zeknova, baby. 20% off. You can
Zeknovas?
keep using that motherfucker.
Great tire though, right? And I'm finding out now, progressing and driving, what it feels like to drive on a $65 tire to something like a Zeknova. And it is astronomically better.
You've always been on like cheaper tires? Like just like
yeah. Up
simple
until a
street
little
tires?
while ago, I've just been on like these, I think they're called Blackhawks.
Oh yeah, because you're with Accelera this year.
I
finally.
just signed with Accelera, yeah.
Oh
yeah,
my
yeah.
God.
Yeah,
okay,
yeah.
so what is your experience then jumping up to a good tire and like the feeling of the rear end?
The
and, like,
feeling of the
every
rear,
it?
yeah. No, it's so much more predictable. And when I transition, I feel like where the car would wash out, it doesn't, and I'm back on throttle. And that's like such a great feeling. And then something I didn't even realize, like I knew, but I had to experience it first person. The life of the tire is substantially better than the cheaper tires. So these tires were a Blackhawk, even though it's $65 or whatever in my size, would last me 8 laps on a car track. I'm on my second day on a pair of good tires. And that means a lot. So I'm getting a better feeling car and it's gonna last longer.
Did you always have like chunking issues?
Yeah, well, I think there's like, again, if you can only afford a $65 tire, totally like go ahead and do that.
Right.
So I shopped around $65, $70 tires for a lot. And there are like a couple brands. What was it? It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Blackhawks are good. Buy the Blackhawks. But they've been gone for so long. I'm trying to remember the name.
Milestars?
Not Achilles? Is that it? Is that brand?
Oh yeah, Achilles.
Yeah. There's trash. Their MT
Really?
tire was like one of the best, and their like street tire sucks.
Oh yeah, no, they were good for stance cars because you could
Great
stretch
for
the
a
shit
soft
out of them.
sidewall. Yeah. But you run them out drift car, they're de-lambing, just like coming apart after like 3 laps.
Yeah.
One of the worst tires. ATR Sport 2s. Don't buy an ATR Sport 2 for drifting. Great sidewall and stuff for stretching. Don't buy it for a drift car.
Yeah.
But those are things like I had to find out.
The Milestars were that way for me.
Milestars
because
that way
that's what
too,
I started on.
Yeah.
I think we were getting them for like $45, $50
Right,
a time,
right.
but that's like 6 years ago or something like that. And oh, dude, you go on like a simple smooth track, you could get a few laps out of them or whatever, but you would always have some chunking issues. But dude, you take them somewhere like Mid Pond where it's a hot lap style,
Yeah.
forget about it.
They're
First
gone
lap
after
gone.
like 4th, right?
Yeah.
And like it's a shame, especially with like, let's talk business. Let's sit down. We're here. We're talking business now. Okay.
Absolutely.
Without naming company names, there's a few companies out there where I've got notifications that they're raising retail price again on their tires because of the tariffs. Drifting's getting very expensive, to the point where I think we need to start looking at maybe sacrificing grip levels for what's the most longevity we're going to get out of a tire at the same time.
You have to.
So maybe we're going to cut back on, like, say, if you're running a 300 tread wear, you might want to run a 360 tread wear, but it lasts longer. There's
But where does that come into play? Like, are you just going to buy a cheaper tire that doesn't work as well? Or is the manufacturer going to hop on that train too?
So there's a manufacturer that just hopped on the train, and this is not a plug. Don't worry about this guy. He's just trying to get my attention.
He's trying to do
I know.
his
I'll
job.
deal with you later. I'm busy. I've been signing
Fucking
autographs all day.
paparazzi, brother. I don't get it.
I know.
At Gridlife of all
Hey,
things,
Gridlife.
you know?
Ben Hobson, I'll sign the autograph later. I'm busy. It's okay. He knows. No, so we're shameless plug, but neither one of us are sponsored or anything like that. I just want to say the story. Valino redesigned the Ebisu with drivers at Ebisu so they get longer life on track. So they made a 360 tread wear tire that just arrived to the US now that is marketed to a 200 tread wear tire, but wears forever. So we're trying it out this weekend on one of our cars. Not a Tire
my
Streets car.
God.
But
Fair,
yeah. But
I ran Valinos last year, and the main thing I used was the Ebisus.
the Ebisu, right?
Yeah.
So the Ebisu is what? Is that a 300 or a
It
320?
I think it was 320.
320, right? This is a
Yeah.
360 now.
That's absurd.
Yeah, and he's running out here. He's running the big track, and he's like, yo, this tire rocks. And like, I'm not wearing through them. So we're going to see that he's running 265.
So this will be, not to like bring Accelera up, but this will be a direct competitor to the 351s.
Correct.
Okay.
Correct. Kind of like a 351, because that's what I'm on now is a 351. I went all day yesterday and 4 runs today on one pair of 351s. Car makes 300 horsepower, 0 toe in the rear. I did 20 laps.
No way.
Insane, right? Now this
Yeah.
track is good on tires. Okay, this track is good on tires, but 20 laps on a pair of tires is kind of unheard of.
300 horsepower car.
351s
I
are
mean,
sick. I want to run some Zignovas just to see
I've
what
never
they're like.
tried them. You ought to try the Zegnovas. I
Maybe we'll
almost
trade a
attest
set.
them to be.
No, we'll just see. You know, it's not like I'm not trying to bounce shit.
I
I'm
don't know.
happy with what I got.
First, I need
but
a car that
curiosity
works.
killed the cat.
I need a car that works first. But
I heard you're working on that though.
yeah, we're getting there.
You getting there? Step by step, day by day. Debut at
Yeah.
Laguna Seca.
Shit, I don't fuck no. God, that's
Could you
a
imagine?
day
Like,
and a half
we're good
trip.
drivers. Okay, we are good drivers. We're not like crappy drivers. We're good drivers. We don't manji straight out and manji. Neither one of us can admit, yeah, I'm gonna go Laguna Seca and I'd romp it. No, that's probably the most intimidating experience ever. Right?
I'd be the one in the kitty litter every single lap, without
or
a
just
doubt.
like, I'm gonna skip this turn and this one.
I think
and this
polecat
one.
is like the extent of my skill level that it's ever been.
Polecat's insane.
So, which, yeah, but it's incredible track.
It's such, I will say, right, and like, it's so funny that it's been asked twice, like, what do you think about the car track? What do you think about the car track? The car track's sick. They're like, it's the best, isn't it? And I go, no, Polecat's the best. It's not because Polecat doesn't even have close tandems. Realistically, it doesn't even have close
not at
tandems.
all.
It's not even about that. When you're riding on Polecat, it's wide enough and it just flows. Like it's got the stretches, it's got the kinks, it's got the elevation, it's got everything in there. Now, I will say for car tracks, it's the best car track.
Oh, yeah. Well,
Yeah.
I haven't driven it or ridden on it, which I gotta
Just take
catch
my
a ride
car.
with
Just
you.
just take it.
Just
Just take it. Tell me how broken everything is. You would actually help me out a lot if you just drove it.
Oh, let me ride with you first, and then I'll think about
Sure, you're gonna be like, Gregg's broken and the car.
that. I'm like, all right, dude, you do need to get out. Just
All
scoot
right, like,
over.
I don't think drifting's for you, guy. Like,
But no, like, there is something about Polecat for, like, a track that was never, ever, ever designed to incorporate drifting whatsoever.
Right.
From rumble strip to rumble strip, the line is perfect.
it's perfect.
Every single bit
thing.
of it.
And
to
there's
this, like, even the little small, like, extensions you have to almost straighten, but, you know, extend it.
you can, but you can extend everything. You can
Yeah.
extend everything. And this track's very similar to where like you get your butt in the seat, where you get that like you lose your stomach for a minute, like you go into a dip. Yeah, Polecat has that, and this
Oh,
has
that-
it. Where you're like,
Really?
"Ooh, this has it. It's not like Polecat where you're like, oh, like Polecat's the only turn where like I found out where I had like full throttle all the way through a turn. Usually every turn I've ever drifted, it's kind of like a modulate. They're like, no, full throttle, trust us, it'll stick.
Yeah.
And I did it at Polecat. I was like, oh my god.
And my car was like boost cutting and fuel
Yeah.
cutting and shit, so I didn't have all the RPM. And I had to handbrake to make it
Yeah.
down to it to actually get around and not dirt drop or anything. That's sketchy as fuck. Because if you do not light off at the right moment,
Yeah.
you're fucked.
You're fucked. And it's so, nonetheless, you know, we're here at Gridlife though. We gotta talk about this track. I'm not gonna go on
Yeah.
the big track. I'm not gonna do it.
Why?
Have you seen this track? When they're like, oh, you wanna do big track? Like, slow down, guys. The biggest track.
Literally.
I don't, yeah.
I
There's-
don't know another track that's longer than this.
We're sitting in a turn right. We've put a whole drift
This is
event
the
in
carousel.
one turn.
We are in the carousel.
We're in the carousel, and the whole drift event is in the carousel.
stage
Including
is right
another
next to-
track. There's another track, and this place is insane. So I'm privileged enough to be able to announcing the drift events on the big track for the live stream of Gridlife. And so I've got to watch everybody's laps. I'm watching the cameras. I'm seeing what people are doing. I really think if you don't have that 700-800 horsepower, you're not going to have a good time on the big track. And so there's driftable turns. There's like one linkable turn. And even at that, you got to have 700
Unless
horsepower.
you're Matt Kaufman.
Unless you're Matt Coffman. Did you put him on here yet?
No, well, not this
Last
weekend,
round?
no.
Or another? Oh my god!
I need to get him back on.
Oh
Yeah.
my god!
I don't even know where he's at.
I said, Matt, how do I say this to you without sounding like an asshole? But like Formula Drift, you leaving FD was the best thing you've done. And I had to like really be nice about it. We're like, I don't want to discredit the amount of effort you did, the sponsors you sold, the crew you built, the media you made, or anything like that. Because like Matt Coffman spent damn near $1 million in Formula Drift, no matter how you stack it. If you do that many years in FD along with the car build, that's $1 million. I mean, he's got a massive trailer, a rig, a canopy, a crew of 10 people. They had catering. I think the family cooked, but it looked nice.
Do you know anyone else that has made a career off of just physically driving, other than him?
It doesn't pay
I can't
well.
think of. Well, I know it
Yeah.
probably doesn't pay great,
No.
but I can't think of another person on the planet that people just simply just want to watch his driving.
Yeah.
They could care
Yeah,
less
they
about
don't
his
even
personal
care.
life.
They
No,
don't care if the car is
who
broken
else?
for half a full day or if he shows up the second day. It doesn't matter. He does something where I don't know. He's like the nicest, quietest, sweetest, big-lipped man I've ever seen in my time. His lips are huge, and he is. Yeah, no, you can say what. Don't comment. I'll comment for you. Yes, Greg, his lips are huge, and Matt Coffman's confidence matches those massive lips. He does things where I'm just like, I don't know, dude. He's drifting a whole damn drift track or a whole track that's not. Because the camera's following, you don't see burnout marks where he's drifting. He is putting fresh burnout marks out there.
Yeah.
So you know nobody's even attempted it. That guy's a legend.
How do you have like your initiation point or your references and stuff like that, especially when there's no tire marks?
I think when he runs out of gear. He's like, there's nothing left, I'll try this.
Didn't he just put he put the 165 gear in it, right?
He did 165 mile per hour wheel speed gearing in there. And I didn't know they came that big.
I didn't either.
Because in Formula Drift, like the highest we would run is maybe like 135, 140 for qualifying. And then that would just blow the tires off one lap. And it looks smoky and it's safe. Now that we stopped qualifying, all the gear speeds, it's the same gear ratio that you're going to see in either seeding or top 32. So we don't run like qualifying gear ratios anymore.
Yeah.
When we were running qualifying gear ratios, I don't think we ever went anywhere near 160. That's insane. 165 gear
Holy
ratio. He
shit.
said he initiated 161 last year.
And that's the track record, right?
Yeah.
Well, I guess-
I think I've seen like YouTube videos with Guinness Book out there, like some asshole in an airstrip being like, I'm gonna do the world's fastest drift, and like, screw you. No, it really is. You know,
You're
they're
the world's
really.
fastest hydroplane.
Have you seen it before? Have you seen the world's fastest drift?
No.
It's a manji on an airport, and the Guinness Book was out there for it. And I think it is like 190 miles per hour or something, but it's not a racetrack.
But that is, so he probably just ripped the e-brake.
I don't know.
and,
It was
like,
something. It was so stupid. I like
frantically
phased
called
out
it.
who did it, and I forgot what kind of car it was. It's like, that's not fair.
That's fake.
That's not fair. No, I mean, put Vaughn out in Nürburgring on the front straight, and then let him initiate, and then we'll call that a record.
That's so 161 miles an hour.
I'll say for the
Is Cole
people's world
trying to
record.
beat that too?
Now, Cole is also trying to beat that. Cole has 150, 200 horsepower less than him, a good
But
bit of
he's got
horsepower.
a factory LSD.
He's got a factory LSD and balls of steel. Okay, so there's a three-way competition going on at FD right now, like a spoken three-way, and then Chris Ward is the third one added in that. Humbly, Chris Ward's like, I don't care, they can have the record, as he's putting bigger gear ratios in his car as well.
Yeah, he's got his guy
Yeah, he's-
laying under it, taking the diff cover off.
Yeah. So I will say though, Matt is the people's champion. Like no matter what anybody else does, Matt Coffman won Gridlife. I don't know why I'm sitting here. We got a broken car,
Every
and a fire,
fucking
Diet
time.
Dr. Pepper, and
Oh my god.
so what about you? What's your bucket list track? And you can say Laguna again, but what is your bucket list track? Like today, car's finished, at the current setup and your current skill range.
Stateside?
No,
No.
the whole world.
Ooh, that's a tough one.
Because stateside, I feel like you're just gonna be like mid pond. You're like,
Mayhan.
no,
I'd probably say Mayhan. I
Mayhan?
drive it a lot in the sim.
Yeah.
Just because I love the flow
The
of it.
double clutch
Big entry.
thing.
Yeah, and I love driven luck because they mimicked a smaller
yeah.
version of Mayhan. So
Yeah.
yeah,
you like
I'd
that?
probably
You
say
like
that.
initiation drifting? You wanna, yeah. Because
I-
Mayhan's only one
I've never
turn.
had a fast car or anything, but I learned to not drift with a foot brake because I had a Z and I never did the brake light switch or whatever the fuck.
Yeah.
So I would just always tandem, no foot brake. So I'm full throttle like literally all the time as much as possible. So I'm kind of like,
I need to take my brakes off then. Like that's a great idea. No foot brake.
or just where the car wants to go into lip mode, set that up. I don't know. Because
No,
as soon as you start left foot braking, and that's a world of difference too that I never even understood when I finally could.
I don't think I've driven such like long enough corners in a pocket for me to understand how to left foot brake. Like I think a left foot braking
Oh.
really only comes into effect on like a bigger, longer corner. Obviously, the cars are already
You don't drive
settled.
a sim enough. Dude, it's
Yeah?
tiny kart tracks. It's almost every transition. I'm dabbing the left foot brake to help the front end twitch around
Oh,
faster.
no,
and doing all sorts of that stuff too.
The only time I'm hitting the brake is to make it twitch around, but also because I'm like, oh shit, I'm too fast.
Oh no, well you'll see.
Because like I'm slipping clutch instead of me left foot braking, I'm just slipping clutch the whole time.
Yeah,
it might be
yeah.
because of my turbo or whatever, but like I still haven't gotten good at left foot braking.
That's
I've tried
fair.
it multiple times, like in a lead run, just try it out for myself,
well, do you
and I'm
have-
not great at it.
You have Chase Bay's booster
Yeah,
delete, right?
yeah, the dual piston one, the newer
Okay,
dual
so
piston. And it's
I don't have that yet. On the
Oh
Z.
my god! So
That's
once I got the
haven't
dual
put it on.
piston, that's when I started left foot braking or trying it, and I'm like, okay, now I can do it. But with my brake booster, no, I was looking like
Yeah,
a dummy.
it's
No,
just
it just
atrocious,
didn't work.
yeah.
It was frustrating.
I
Once
just
I went
hate
chase
seeing
base,
people yank the fucking handbrake and chase all the time. It's like if people would practice on the sim more. Like I know I talk a lot about the sims now, but doing that is the best thing I've learned on the sim is how to left
Yeah,
foot brake
how to
and
left foot
properly do it because you can literally just sit there. That's how James Dean and all of them are just
Yeah.
literally just chilling in the car.
they
It's
do
just
this.
modulating the left foot brake. As far as I can tell, again, I'm not a great driver. I'm
No.
never gonna stand
No.
on the fact that I'm good or anything. But
I'm also seeing these cars going up. I think they're about to do big course, and I think I have to announce.
oh shit,
They're going up early. Let me check my
Damn,
time real
yeah,
quick.
yeah, check that.
God, why am I working while I'm not trying to work? I want to hang out with this. This is good. Do you think they'll miss me? If
yeah.
it's just radio silence and they just show the cars driving instead? Maybe
everyone
it's
say
better.
free Greg in the comments.
This is live, right? All
Something
right,
like
so
that.
let's
Yeah,
see.
chat. Throw it in the comments.
Throw it in the
chat.
comments, chat. Let's see. Big course, full course, Jam 3 at 2:10. Yeah, well,
All right. Well, I guess that's a wrap on this one. You're
Let's do this
welcome
more.
to come back.
I'm
if
coming
you
back.
want. Okay.
I'm coming back.
We'll do that. To be continued. Go have fun.
I thought it was 2:30. Oh my God, I'm so
You're good, dude.
I'm gonna get a ride with the street.
Stacking way up to the ceiling. Trust no bitch, can't catch no feelings. I've been taking long flights from the Bay to Ibiza. Hit home runs, I'm a ball like Jeter. I just want fuck, then I leave her. I'm a young pop star, call the boy Justin Bieber. Got a little money if you want, I can teach her. Whole life a movie, you can watch it in theater.